blows up the whole
What does it
planet.
Why do we always break things?
Blows up the whole planet.
That'd be dope.
Wait, have we
Ladies
Alright, on.
and gentlemen,
There you go.
Did we start?
welcome
I was gonna pray beforehand.
to EP Talks.
Hey guys.
Roll it.
So they can't hear us when
It's just the
Well, I hope they can't hear us. Oh, we're back already.
Are we back?
Yeah.
It's like a 3-second intro.
That was a great 3-second intro.
Everybody, welcome back to EP Talks, where we hang out and talk about random things all the time,
All the
right
time.
before the EP service, since y'all are hanging out with us a little bit early. Starting out, Julian, what should we talk about today?
Space.
The Final Frontier?
Whoa.
Love.
He doesn't watch Star Trek.
Deep thoughts at night.
So we're talking about, do you have space to love your deep thoughts
these are
that are at
topics.
night?
All the
These are
same.
common.
Hey, I like the way you think.
Yes.
These are
Yes.
common.
Yes.
And then current events.
Current events.
Okay, so starting out with space.
Okay.
Why are we talking about space?
Elon Musk,
What?
spaceman himself.
Are we talking about his kid?
Yes.
kids.
His kid. Kyle.
Kyle? Is
Yeah,
that how
that's
they're...
how you pronounce it.
No, it's
Okay.
not.
That's how you pronounce
Wait,
it.
how is it
Kylie.
spelled though? That's what confused me.
It's like
X.
X with the percentage and the number 12.
How does that make
the
it sound
weird
like-
Wait,
H.
what?
So
The guy that...
Did he really name his kid this?
Yes.
I'm just finding out about this.
I
Yes.
will give you
What?
the topic.
I mean, if I had that much money, I would name my kid whatever I want to. Like, if I was a multi-billion
Who's going to tell you
billionaire,
you can't?
yeah, right. If I had that much money, I would be naming my kid like Sonic. You know, like what are you gonna do? I could buy you if I wanted to.
The pi sign. Nothing else.
Just the number. Name him the.
Pi.
3.14.
3.14.
Teacher's taking attendance.
Pi.
Mr. Pie.
Mr. Pi?
Pie Kaiser.
So it's
Kaiser.
XAE, which is the meaning ash, and then A12 is an aircraft, apparently their favorite aircraft,
Oh, I have a
the
favorite.
most, and it's
Hank does.
that's like
Hank
an
does.
L in the alphabet. The 12th letter is an L, so
Okay.
apparently it's Kyle, and that's how they base it.
Where did you get the ash though?
Where do you get the
I don't-
I, the Kai? Where do you get the
Elon
rest of the
Musk
I, the Kai of
is
Kai?
Quite.
Okay.
The L is the only
Okay,
thing that
wait,
makes
but if
sense.
we're talking about space, can we please
Oh.
stand a moment to appreciate those astronauts that come back and have to adjust to the lack of gravity? Or the thing of gravity?
Just like,
See the
They're
meteoroid?
like, can you imagine? They're like, here, hold this for me, and it like, oh, I'm sorry.
Did you see the meteoroid that looked like a mask?
what?
No.
Even the meteoroids are avoiding Corona?
It was a Twitter picture that was trending for a bit. It was a picture of a meteoroid that looked like a mask, and
I
so they
believe
were
it.
like, even though the space is done with it, it was just like, you know what, we're just gonna have to quarantine the whole thing.
Even space is
Quarantine the whole
quarantined.
world.
That
Yeah.
could be crazy. What if there is
We need to build
I
a
believe
wall
it.
around
people who
space,
wanted to quarantine?
Space.
protecting us from the corona aliens.
How do y'all feel about quarantining on Mars?
I'm down.
Up and down.
Well,
Bro,
I
be
think
the
we have
best.
to. Think we have to get there first too.
That's the easy part. The hard part is
I've seen the
getting
movie
masks
Moms
from Mars.
You remember Moms from Mars?
Ooh,
Have you
Are
seen
y'all too young for
the
that?
one
that
with-
movie lost the most
That is a
money
terrible
from Disney.
movie.
It lost like $100 and something million dollars.
I probably know why, because I've never heard of it.
I think we need a. Remember that movie, Area 51? Planet 51.
Planet
Raid,
51.
yes.
Oh my
Planet
gosh.
51?
I
I
was
think
like,
we
we
need
tried
to
to
raid
raid that.
Area 51 again. When that happened, this is where it all really started, you guys.
I was at training.
Oh yeah, you were.
I was like,
It was crazy.
It's like
He was on the
crazy.
other side.
Dude, like 30,000 people showed up to raid Area 51.
It really, so they actually showed up.
Yes, a
Are you
whole
sure it was
army of them.
30,000?
No, it was like 30, but I'm trying
I was
to
gonna
tell
say.
you distorted
You were
history.
selling it. I was believing.
You
She was selling it. I was like, what is
30.
it?
They had
Speak it into existence.
That's what the media did
That
not
could be
report.
I'll be our history books.
Yeah, our history books could be
30,000
completely
people,
false.
2019.
That sounds.
We are living in a chapter.
We are. And we're
In a
TikToking our
history
way
book.
through it.
Right? No. Not at all. But it is crazy to think about that in a couple generations, our children will be learning about this and they'll ask, did you survive the coronavirus outbreak? And we're just going to be like, oh boy.
Brittany, you want to show
Some of y'all, for those of you not watching, Brittany just took a photo,
She's our
an
great
off guard
Do
photo.
not post that, please.
Yes, please.
Oh,
do
no.
Send it to
Yes.
everyone, but
Send
don't
it.
post
You
it.
can
Send
send
it.
it,
That's
don't
true.
post it.
Send
Still
it.
don't send it.
I'll airdrop it.
Send, no.
Well, the Star Wars
Will you
ended.
send that to me?
I will when I get it.
Okay.
Star Wars
Good
ended. I
man.
don't know if you heard.
Star Wars did end. I was gonna mention
the
that.
show
If we were talking
ended.
about stars in space. It
Star
did.
Wars.
That was a good end too. I mean, I feel
didn't
like
watch
my
it.
whole Star Wars childhood that I got from my brother because I didn't really watch it as much as he did was that nice thing about
You
it.
should have seen. It was the best. The reaction difference was amazing. You'd have me sitting there on the edge of my seat, just like, yes, get him, Captain Commander Rex, and then Mariah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
Should we
Lightsabers.
move to our second?
Yes, what's our
What's the second
topic?
topic?
Touch my spaghetti.
No, it is love.
What kind of
Oh.
love? You know, Valentine's Day was in February, right?
That's true.
This is true.
Missed
but
that
you
too.
can, love is year round.
Hank missed a lot of holidays because of
Hank missed-
training.
Yeah.
America! He's fighting for a
Really, I
country.
think it's Mariah missed out.
Yeah, I
on
missed a
bunch
lot of
holidays.
holidays.
Hank got a good excuse for not buying a Valentine's Day gift.
That's
That's real love right there.
Okay, a question.
Go ahead.
Question. Is love a choice or a feeling?
Oh, it's a choice. Oh boy, that's an easy one.
Yes.
Attraction is a feeling.
I think it's
Love is a choice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you can choose to fall in and out of love.
Yes.
As weird as it sounds. I think that
Good one, Hank. fair
I said
enough, fair
something
enough.
funny.
I said love. He said.
He just
asked
said
me-
yes.
He asked me the question. I said yes.
yes.
After you both said your same response, he just goes,
But go ahead, Raya.
Yes. I think when you're talking about falling in love, you can fall in love and you really like
can you fall
can-
out of?
I think you can fall out of love. I think you can venture yourself. I think just like you can fall out of a liking for anything, and as life goes on and people change, I do think people can fall out of love. But I don't think you hate the person. I don't think falling out of love means that you don't like the person. So I think that as you see, whether it's a marriage couple or best friends and all that kind of stuff, you have to choose to really love that person as you get to know them more. I mean, I have this best friend that was been best friend since like the start of high school, and there's
Yeah.
moments where I'm like, I can't stand you.
I think that's more of a like versus love at that point.
Well, but she's my best friend and I love her like that.
Right.
Now, an attraction love, that's different, like what you get with a married couple,
Right.
because only married couples are attracted
I haven't lost my love for Hot Pockets.
to. Honestly,
Hot Pocket! Can never cook them right, but I still love them.
you do it at 1:45.
I choose to love them. I choose to love Hot
Yeah.
Pockets.
No matter if they burn the roof of your mouth.
And then the inside's cold.
That's
Go ahead, Julian.
What
What you
are
got?
some things that you've noticed that you've liked, like a whole bunch, but other people dislike? Some
Like an unpopular opinion? Like
Yeah,
something we like that other people don't like?
Yeah, a
Ooh,
high
that's a
popular-
good one. Like a food or like a hobby?
Both. A hobby and.
Oh,
a
I'll
popular
start.
opinion.
I'll start. I play D&D, and
Yes.
a lot of people don't like to make fun of that. It's not that they don't
Don't.
like it necessarily.
Spacebar. They like to make fun of it. Like I do.
This is
She makes fun of me about it because I'm a nerd, and
That's not funny.
but that's a hobby that I enjoy,
starts
and that's a whole other topic.
That's bullying.
What about you, Hank? You got an unpopular opinion? Crud, he's making that face.
I have
Something
Oh,
you do
you
like.
said pineapples on pizza. Hold
Oh,
on.
God.
Time out.
one. I feel like this is a tangent.
Here we
Whoa.
go.
Has this happened, Mariah?
Oh my gosh.
I
Yeah.
think pineapple on pizza
Hank
is a
has
sin.
very few things that he really is passionate about. And I know his
Pineapple on
argument
pizza
for
is
all
a
of them.
sin. Alright?
Why?
Yes.
Because
It balances savory
No.
and
I
sweet,
agree.
no.
and it gives
The
you that
only thing
fresh...
that belongs on a pizza is of the animal type. If you put a plant on a
Wait.
pizza,
Wait.
So
So
you
you're
don't
telling
put
me
mushrooms
no black
or
olives?
I love black olives
What is-
on my
and
pizza.
mushrooms?
And
No.
mushrooms.
Black olives, mushrooms,
Okay,
and
then take
sausage
the cheese off, because cheese is another
is the best
animal.
combo.
Oh, and
Dairy.
the pasta.
it is
That's
dairy.
Not
That's
if it's from not cow cheese. They have non cow cheese.
You don't put
No.
that. You
It is.
that's
Vegan
that's
cheese.
all the more reason not to
Vegan
put it on.
cheese.
No.
Okay, well then take the sauce off.
Take the sauce.
'Cause
Okay,
that's
so
just
we
me.
have about 10 minutes,
Let's
so
put tofu on it
Take-
then. while
take-
we're-
I like
Take
tofu.
the
There it is. That's my thing. I like tofu.
Really?
Yes.
why? We're not
I
related.
just, it's just.
We're not related anymore.
Because you can do a lot with it.
No.
You
Well,
can
yeah, you
dress
can.
it up in.
You're right. You know why? Because that's literally all they fed us. That was literally every meat choice at basic
He's been
training.
hurt by
Where's
tofu.
tofu? Scarred for
He's been
life.
hurt by
That's
tofu.
gross.
Like this
What
little
is that?
spongy looking steak. They called it Salisbury steak. It wasn't Salisbury steak.
Is it like our
It's like
cafeteria food? Though?
yeah, it's like a little sponge. It literally was
yeah.
like those little, like ovular type.
Mm.
Yes.
Those were gross. How was that for you? That whole experience, the whole basic training. Let's go into that. That's a new topic that we're having because we can.
So we got like 10 minutes, so.
Yeah,
Can
that's
you
gonna
tell
take a
us,
while.
if you can, the best memory that you have from that whole thing,
Best, happy.
or the funniest, and then we want your saddest right after.
So
Whoa, dude.
I had a. Oh,
Yeah,
there was a lot of sad.
He 180'd on that real quick.
How's
Tell us
your
all the time
happy?
you
gotta
killed
get
the
on
man.
both sides of the
I
spectrum.
had a buddy that pooped his pants multiple times.
Really?
So gross.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Call him out.
He
right
has.
now.
His Instagram
His
is.
full name.
Here's his address.
Go find him.
Send him a letter. But yeah, so we were doing a field training exercise where we were going through the. We were supposed to bound forward. We were in a team of 4. And you're supposed to bound forward and shoot at these targets. And so he was playing our team leader at the time. He was giving out orders and stuff. So he was bounding forward one time, and there's this movement where you're supposed to you move forward and then you kind of like go to the ground and you kind of lay on the ground on your stomach.
Right.
So he
Baby
throws
position.
himself on the ground, and we'd been in the field a few days. He throws himself on the ground, and his excuse was that the force of the ground hit him so hard that
Really?
The ground. Sucker punched him in the
God,
gut.
do you think it's the bullet from the tofu?
probably from the MREs we had to eat.
Oh,
That's not
MREs,
really
those
good.
are
They're
those are-
disgusting.
Yeah,
That's messed
I've tried.
And he just
Just right out.
he
They're
was,
pretty.
And we had safeties behind us too, so our drill sergeants had to, because we were shooting live rounds that iteration. So each had an individual drill sergeant that had to follow us to make sure we were being safe and stuff.
I didn't know.
So there's a drill
That's
sergeant
so
right
good.
behind him when he did it.
that's no good.
Hate to be the Johnson.
All right, what's the other
I
one?
could imagine.
That was the second time.
Okay.
So
Wait,
his first time.
That
His
was
first
the
time.
second
His first time was even worse.
You had 8 minutes, by the
So
way.
we were pulling
Power
security out in our patrol base, out in the woods, out in the middle of the night, and he says he wakes up and he rolls over and he feels something soft and squishy. He's like, he's got his sleeping bag zipped up around his body. He says he just smells the most awful smell you can ever imagine.
That's nice.
And he struggles getting out. Like he's in here trying to claw at his
Oh
sleeping
my
bag.
gosh.
I
think
find
he-
the zipper.
I
The
think he
zipper
said
breaks.
he managed to get himself turned around to where like the zipper was by his feet, and then
Oh.
so he couldn't get out. So he's trying to.
So he has to
He's
somehow
struggling.
turn
Take a
around
knife.
without touching any
It's like
of
a
that. You
caterpillar
have
or
to
something.
somehow manage to get yourself back to the zipper.
Well, it was he wasn't. He was he had like underwear and pants.
Oh, okay, because
So
I'm
it
thinking
wasn't
this is
like-
for cocoon,
Straight
and he's
commando.
just straight.
I'm thinking he's like a caterpillar.
Oh,
I thought more like.
We
Oh,
ever
it
thought
was-
about.
he had another.
Even
Well,
story.
now I need to know.
He had some bad experiences with using the bathroom.
That's-
Poor
that's-
Or
Or
with the tofu.
He needs an adult diaper.
We'll send him
All right,
adult
what's next?
diapers. I was just thinking that.
Oh,
What
we
you got?
wanted the sad moment.
Oh,
If
That
he
was the
wants to
sad
share.
moment.
I
don't
feel
think
like
it was
both of those
sad.
moments were pretty sad.
Well, not for
we don't
him.
need. They were funny.
Hank's just in the other.
We got
And
5 minutes, y'all.
They're sad from a certain point of view. So no, we're gonna go ahead. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic.
What was I had a topic. And
Y'all
then
want to
you
talk about
said-
Mother's Day?
It was.
How was that for you guys?
Oh yeah, Mariah.
Good.
What'd you do? Oh, I saw
So
that.
I made this like really cool picture thing on
Was.
wood.
I saw that.
It was really hard though. Like I aligned all the pictures and then you had to glue them down. But if you moved one, they all moved, and so it was hard. I made it in like 2 hours though. It was cool.
I made a video
Interesting.
for. I made like.
I didn't get to see that. I
Oh,
wanna
it's
see
on
that.
Instagram, and it's not like it was gone forever. I made a video for her. It took like 7 hours to make, just to edit. I had to get an Adobe, a free trial of Adobe, just to figure out how to edit this
You
thing.
could have logged into mine.
I could have, now that I'm thinking about it, but I basically took like photos of her, and then I made a voice recording of basically being almost like a soldier of some sorts on the radio,
Mhm.
reporting to like the Central Command or something, and that's because that's my name for her. My phone is Central Command, and it was just me saying like all throughout my life, just all the stuff going on in my life, reporting to Central Command. And so that was really cool. That was real fun.
May I recommend an app for you?
Go ahead.
TikTok. You can do voiceovers.
Yes, I'm aware of that, Julian.
Why don't you do something?
Because TikTok's only 1 minute.
His
You
ended
can
up
sum
being like
up
4
life.
minutes.
Oh, yours
long.
is 4 minutes.
Almost 4 minutes long.
4 minutes.
22 years, bro.
TikTok.
You can't sum up 22 years in
That's
1
true.
minute.
I can sum up my
Yeah, with
life.
TikToks, when I
in
tried with
one-
those and it went like, I'm like, I only got a few seconds to show you how it went like. It's hard.
Can't rewind my summer 19.
And it went
Check.
like that.
And it's
You can't even see.
Let's go to Hank. What did you do?
Made a little message in a bottle.
And then
Being
threw it in the
creative.
ocean.
It was like a little
No,
letter.
really?
Had nothing to do with my mom.
Were you sending out an SOS?
No, I wrote a very,
You got this one.
That's cool.
I wrote a thoughtful letter, and then I had a cute little bottle that I bought her, and so I put the letter in there and I gave it to her.
Aw.
Nothing
Put a
too
pirate ship in
special. I wish.
That'd be cool. You know how they do that?
Tiny, tiny.
They fold them.
Yeah.
It folds.
Are you serious?
Slide it in and then you
Yeah.
pull the string in.
I thought it was super
I
cool.
thought they were like
Right?
tiny little needles.
No.
Put it to, wow, I gave them so much more credit than they deserve.
That doesn't even seem
Like tweezers, like tiny long tweezers, and they took a little piece and glued it one by one.
What about
I
you?
question.
What'd you do for your mom?
I woke up early.
Good job.
Wow.
That was good enough. I'm just fine. No,
I am the gift.
Yeah, my presence was the gift.
Yeah.
But no, we decided to make her a whole buffet for breakfast,
Aw.
which was hard to do when you have a brother who does not know how to do anything. It's like watching like someone not do stuff.
Trust
When you
me.
tell them to do stuff,
I
and
can
you're just
relate.
like, hey man, can you go grab that? He's like, yeah. And just look at me. I'm like, why are you just looking at me
I
in
can
the eyes,
relate.
making eye
I
contact?
can very much relate.
Yeah,
And
Oh,
then,
you're a youth pastor.
Siblings?
well,
Oh.
honestly.
I'm calling all loud.
I feel like it's different because with your brother, I can just be like, tell
Yeah.
my brother. But
Yeah,
then
I-
he still
I-
doesn't do it. He's just like, oh,
I
okay.
can't. No, totally.
No. Bro, I feel like my sister at times I'll be like, hey, can you grab that purple thing over there? She'll be like, yeah. She'll walk over there.
It
What
just
do you want me to
forget-
grab? I was like, I literally
Oh,
just
it's
said
the worst thing ever. But back to what we did. We decided to dress up as waiters. So
Clever.
we went up to her room
That was funny.
and we were like, we knocked on her door and we were like, your breakfast awaits you. Please wear your finest outfit. Because we had a photo shoot after.
I
A
love
family little photo shoot.
That's
for her.
great.
bro.
Getting all emotional.
And then yeah, it was a lot of tears from her, but it was fun.
That's clean,
It was
bro.
fun all in that.
That's
Yeah.
legit.
Just really hot. This room.
I was
We'll
just
get- we'll
thinking
get
that.
left against
Maybe
Macy
that
in
was
here.
just me. No, it's
No,
not.
I'm
All right, well, that's all the time we have today for EP Talks. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember, come hang out with us in about half an hour.